И здравейте машини, днес отново сме тук с Батман, а именно Батман Telltale, да не ми един. Миналия път правихме епизод 1 да е Енигма, сега почваме епизод 2 да Pact. Директно. Така. Нека да видим какво ни очаква. Предполагам, ще има малко рекап на епизода. Напомня, че миналия епизод почнахме с битката с Ридър. След това играхме малко с Брус, след това пак с Батман. Бихме с Ридър и Ридър го убиха. Не знаем кой го уби, но се предполага, че и някой от мъжете на Уелър. Уелър, извинявам се. Чакаме играта заради и почваме да играем. The game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Добре, това не е ясно вече. Почваме в океана.
A madman from Gotham's.
По някаква причина съм изключен с субтитрите, добре. Не, сега ще ги... Не, чакам. Някакво в минути. Display subtitles. There we go.
Returned to terrorize my city.
Yeah.
He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor.
Също на самото превю на епизода имаше трима персонажа. Предполагам, това са от това, което видях. Бих казал Бейн, Харли Куин и следния са колебаващи. Много се надявам да е човека, за който се мисля, именно Мистер Фриз, ако е той, ще е супер, защото той ми е втория любим злодейната си. Много се надявам да видим Скеркро, защото той ми е най-любимия злодейната си. И като цяло един от любимите злодей като цяло.
A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross.
Да, също Лола разбра, че ние сме Брус Уейн.
You and I will be working together
Gotcha.
very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret.
Но не харесвам това. Не харесвам в комикси, не харесвам в Justice League, не харесвам навсякъде. Що да ми иска да не да видим някакви елементи на Justice League? Между другото, двойката много яка гледате. Сигурно един от любимите ми филми тази година, свързан с комикси и супергерои.
You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but
да, ама не ти вярвам.
I don't trust you, Waller. You or your agency.
Well, you're gonna have to start. If I cared to reveal your identity, it'd be on every news channel by now. You need to trust me, Batman.
Няма да ти вярвам.
When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plan.
Един момент само говоря на нещо, дали записваме звук, да записваме звук. Нека продължим.
I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear. Didn't stop Bruce Wayne from dealing with a thug like Maury. In public.
What the hell?
Най-голямата експлозия на планетата ли е, човек? Остава директно секшен.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a
Между
report
другото,
of
ако
a
сте
raid
гледали
on the
първи
Gotham
епизод,
PD
ще
arsenal.
оставя
If those
накрая
bastards get their
просто
hands on
целият
our
плейлист на
weapons,
поредицата, да отправя принципно в другите ми клипове на Life is Strange, на Луциус, на всички оставям накрая плейлиста, който записам епизодите.
then we'll have to redeploy
Няма
patrol
да ги гледате
officers to
един след
defend the
друг.
arsenal. Don't divert any men, Warden. I can handle the arsenal call.
Айде!
Thank you.
Пак заповядайте. Добре да ме кефте сега.
Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Много отлична музика. Като за Батман направо. GCPD. Нека видим какво ще правим тук сега. Какво ще го дропва Асасинит, бе? Добре, те стопиш направо се го разкъртят.
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Веднага с quick time events.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay.
Може да говори за или он е синя от миналия
Thank
сезон,
you, Batman.
ако са същия генг или за Бейн.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
О, няма брат, трябва да дропва Асасинит. Кръстия. Добре. Кой ли е това, а?
Who are you?
A nightmare,
Кой ли е
much like
този, а?
yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Виждам много яко дропа. Трябва да съм честен. Не е типичният костюм, но
A
изглежда
man
по-доста.
cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Давай, аз те спомниш. Бам! Бей, нечестници. Добре, ти ми хареса. Чайте до момент, че само леко насича, искам да сложа малко рендър коалицията. Защото по някаква причина ми се ресетнаха настройките на играта. Всъщност, то не е рендър коалиция, there we go.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead. Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to
То
disappoint.
Бейн малко бая тато си,
Oh,
ман.
I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Няма да прави това си на Бейн. Ей,
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
аре бе. Тому ще я потом нещо хубаво да пробвам. Много яко изглежда изглежда, че има отделен човек. Хипист. Арива. Оу, шит. Оу! Найс.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it.
Holy shit! Мой човек, браво! Бейн за тебе, мой човек. О, не.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Този слаш. Обаче мисля, че играта е малко силна, затова ще намали лекичко. Да кажем толкова. Свърши ли ти отровата, Бейн? Не му сме умряли от някаква тъпа стяна, бе? Добре, живи сме още.
Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take it back when it comes.
Safe travels, my friends.
Нямаше викнем Гордън, брат, но тъс ни верал.
Mrs. Waller. Batman? Hello?
Не бе. Не иска да звънна на Джима, брат, what the fuck? Нали пише пик такова? Не, добре, викнахме го, нищо. Нищо. Batman, Telltale Series, The Enemy Within. Чудо ми кога ще се видим пак с Жокер. Защото за сега той и Батман са ми любимите персонажи. Още не съм видял Скейркроу или Мистер Фристейдж.
Say something if you can hear me.
Over here.
Oh my god. Batman. I found him.
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
Ще помпим, да. Добре. Где бе, да?
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it.
Бе, стига,
I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen,
за пръв последен път
you
ди.
really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham.
Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Да, не мерси. Гледал съм Suicide Squad.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you. Okay. I wanted to make sure I said it to you. You were right to trust the director to help with this.
За първи и последния път
Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Аз викам яката кола. Явно не аз викам яката кола. Епизод 2. The Pact. Нека видим какво ще става. Явно сме си викнали яката кола.
Bruce!
Какво става, Фред?
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine.
Най-ново две щупени ребра да имаме.
Tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if
Sorry to put you through
I would
that.
ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you.
Да, също в миналия епизод Лушас Фокс
We can talk about all this later.
почина от експлозията, която Ридлър беше приготвил за нея.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better.
Да.
Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
Не, да видим.
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new.
Нека
There's
да
a
видим.
whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Нека да видим.
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up.
Да, мистер Фриз, гаранция е тук човек. В смисъл, туалет, как ви се струва на вас?
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in stolen.
Да.
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Okay.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
Revolution.
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends, if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others.
Не, аз използвам Жокера, брат.
He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
I'll have to repay John's trust with betrayal.
You wouldn't have to betray him if he didn't associate with criminals. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people.
Брат, не искам да предавам Джон. В смисъл, искам съм някакъв приятел с Жокера.
You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then.
First time
Find
with
John Doe and accept his offer.
Okay.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
Отиваме в стак дека.
Suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
То бар деца бяхме били с това. С Селена в първи сезон.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh, I am...
Say that to my face. Come on, out with it.
Well, I'll say what I want. John says this is a safe space.
Yeah.
Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Даже две давай.
Hey, John, what about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
Стига, Жокер став психиатър, да.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am
However,
I?
sources
Who
inside the
am I?
GCPD say
You're a
that one
rotting,
murder and that the
stinking
killer is
corpse.
still at large.
That's who you are.
Да, може да кажем, че Жокера много ли харесва Ридъра.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Да, знам
After
какво съм.
everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas?
Не знаеш.
Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
Cool.
I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
Барманката, че.
All right, let's go meet the guys.
Right.
I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Stay out of this, Willie. I'm talking to John, not you.
It looks like I better teach your pal here some manners.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Perfect.
Найдо.
Lovely.
Никой не ми вари ножове, приятел.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
Само до котира.
All right, freak show. I'm calling them.
Come on.
Nice, тръгвам.
Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize.
О, изчезва. Дразници му да видя всичко.
Be careful.
That was fantastic!
You could say it was.
Oh, cool! They're expecting you.
Даре.
Bruce, one more thing.
Кажи.
You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
Spoiler.
It's an odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it.
Да, няма проблем.
Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting. Almost got it.
Seems legit. Мой си забрал включить.
Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
I could buy you a car.
Come on.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Look who this is.
All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Say what now?
Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
I want to run this town. Just like Falcone. Just like my father. You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness he's got inside. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Oh, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go.
Joker si mano qua.
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce. I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
У нас сервер.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put
No,
your lips
thanks.
on it.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
So
A
we're
little
going home.
bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe your whole Kingpin of Gotham shtick won't seem so absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I
Сузара
want
идет на
it?
следование.
I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face of yours.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
You're on, Brucey boy.
Те.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Добре, намерихме си нова компания. Wayne Power. За сега много ми харесва втори епизод. Трябва да сме честни. То просто влизаме, вземем го и излизаме.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking.
Forgot my wallet.
Would you believe it? I left my wallet in my office.
Oh, I've been there, sir. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
Really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey.
Cool.
You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
He wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
Did anyone see you do that?
Fancy joint like this probably has cameras. Hope they got my good side.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Of course. Glad you could join me. Welcome to Wayne Enterprises.
Thanks, sugar. All this is yours, huh?
Kind of blue. Our place has way more personality. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens. Our plays, the boardroom scuffles.
Някакво по-ливаво такова.
I can feel
Много
all
контраст преда.
that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day?
Що да няма?
Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
If you keep your head down, work really hard, yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, you worked real hard. You had a rich pops who stole everything not nailed down.
Oh, come on, Harley.
Well, he did
Bruce's
work hard.
father worked really hard at taking other people's money. Gotta give him credit for that.
Да. Шunu ми дали legit му да ставим злодей Батман.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Вот се ненавиждам от първи сезон, че човек направо. Харли може просто да избие един-два.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you.
Кажи, Реджина.
And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh, well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
Извини.
Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
За кой ти беше да се отваряш устата, бе, Реджина? Да, Харли. Не мога да я трата.
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Харли.
Looks like your boss ain't got much to say on the matter. Maybe he wants this to do the talking.
Изчезвай.
See you later, hun. I'm just joshing you, Bruce. What do you think? I'm some kind of diva or something? Boy, do you got some guns on you. They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you got under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea. Bruce has a
Няма, целта ни да я вържем с Джон, това е.
You gotta learn to live in the moment.
Какво стана, Харли?
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison.
Много
He
тя
told me all
работа.
sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess?
Hell yeah.
Work your magic.
Не.
Tick-tock. What's the hold-up? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
Някакъв флашбек, че.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
Chill.
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox? That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Да видим. По снимката трябва да има гаранция, човек.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first date win in her prizes. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. All right, that's a start.
Добре.
Getting there. One more partial print should do it.
Те. Птици може би. Аре.
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
There we go.
Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Нека да отидем да видим се.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
I
told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
It's for emergencies. In case one of Enterprises is ever attacked. Terrorism, invasion from a foreign power.
This is for some kind of paramilitary use? And you're some kind of survivalist, right? I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this. You're in much deeper than I thought.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here.
Just act natural.
Natural?
Yes, natural. Acting normal, like there's nothing wrong.
Normality is a social construct, Bruce. It's a way of exerting control over the other.
He means keep your mouth shut.
I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know...
дай ми просто го взема Тифани чек.
You can have the key.
Не се занимавам.
Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing? That's it? You've got to be kidding, Bruce.
Aare be.
You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Just give him the key, Tiffany, and we can all be on our way.
I said no. You can't bully me into it, Bruce. I know what they're capable of. And from what I'm seeing, you're no better.
Oh well.
Tiffany!
Oof, no.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you?
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You're no family of mine.
Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, Sugar, but I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Да, мог не идти, ладно.
Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey?
Yep.
Needed some friends to help you run Gotham like your father.
Yeah, that's right. I'm with you. Birds of a feather and all that.
Oh, Bruce, I'm tearing up. You can be a real heartbreaker when you turn on the charm. Let her go. Bruce will keep her quiet, one way or another, now that he's part of the family.
Harley, look what I found. It was just sitting out in that vault.
Oh, that's great, Pud. You get a cookie, too.
There you go.
It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I don't blame you for saying you were one of them. It made sense to placate them, even if it meant breaking Tiffany's heart. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes,
your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
and replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems.
Yeah.
Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
Не ме интересува заречена човек.
Coming so fast. One thing after another.
You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. I'm sure it will pass. Bruce.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Jim Gordon.
Well, be careful and good luck.
Нека да видим. GCPD.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
You two are acting almost friendly. It's a strange sight.
Batman.
About time. Gordon, you're dismissed.
Hey.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that. I suppose not. You've committed your life to cleaning up these streets. That job will never be done. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Idiots.
Her enthusiasm almost got her killed.
It didn't, though. Because of you. That's the part you need to focus on. My lab techs were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from the vial Bane left behind at the police arsenal. But with a twist. It's actually a counter-agent.
Може да не го взема просто.
After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted. Could be useful.
Може да го дуплицираме.
So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up. I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
That's the following.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission. Call it off.
You're right. I will. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush.
Nah.
We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good?
Не може ли
They'll
тебя
never
take
know
down?
what hit 'em.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down. I'm guessing by your silence that you don't believe me. When you're wrong, and it'll happen, you'll finally realize I'm just better at this than you are.
Да, да.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Let's see.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Голям газар. Бус.
Here we go.
Добре, това е един начин за посрещане.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like an empty suit. I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Тебя кой-то искал, да?
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming.
О, его мой. Его мой. Ча. Просто доктор.
You need to
Мистер Фриз.
Don't screw this up.
Чай да помогнем на Джим.
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Да, да. There we go.
Well, at least we know that it works.
Let's check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull. Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Добре, отиваме в на Харли офиса. Nice office.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You showed me you were loyal back at your office. Did everything I asked, despite all the trouble I gave you. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit. And, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
I'm always pushing buttons. It's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze.
Freeze paket.
John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
Depends on the job.
Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date.
It's need to know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
How romantic.
Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you.
Cool.
But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Note taken.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength, and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man.
He's a
I don't got much
man's
time
man.
for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Cool. Let's see what we gotta work with. Ego Freeze, Ego Bane. На те бой погонится, човек. Не гледаме мира, директно до... Вече първо да говорим с Mr. Freeze. Поставич.
I heard about your wife, and Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing? Well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is.
Mm-hmm.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her, continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for
Что ты мне делать любить
I
злодей?
expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him.
Слушайте. Добре, нека да отидем да говорим с Бей. Само че сме тук. Така. Може да отидем при Джон, между другото. От къщата му е тук. Така няма нищо. Да, бе.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out.
Да, обещаят се, обещаят.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you'd do the same for me.
Yep.
And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. because I don't want to have to watch.
Ще направим генг с господин Жокера и мистер Фриз.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Priska.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Не, те се вземе една бира просто. Не. Go.
John sure rolled out the welcome wagon. At least he's glad to have me here.
Да покажем с Бейна. Къде ще му видим при мистер Фриз?
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Добре, аз след има да вляза.
Okay. Don't shoot.
Chill.
Keep moving.
Причем как я през позорит.
Thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Кажи, Бейн.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know. Are you here for payback?
We already got it.
Did you come for revenge?
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find. Especially after Riddler's death. Yes. Men you can trust. So hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are. And that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Ясно, кой ще трябва.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it.
Bam!
Very good, Wayne. Very good. Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready
Иначе идеята да играем като гледане е много интересно, много ми допада като...
I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the Pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys?
Да гласувам.
Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact.
Good.
In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Мой человек.
Bruce is strong and smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys.
That's John Shake.
Where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Good. Carla?
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks.
Good.
Bruce is in.
There we
You've earned
go.
a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Right.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours.
Yeah.
Somebody grab that thing. It's important. Let's go hit him with the hind.
Right.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Dale, правильно.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller.
On the move with targets.
Добре, за какво викаме? Да ми беше дал опцията.
Get your people here.
Нямаше да... Искам да играя като Вилен Батман.
Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
There we go. 10.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm
Feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready.
Ебах ти кичозния пистолет, човек.
Now, Bay! Do it!
Айде!
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Айде! Гангстер Брус, брат. Oh shit.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Дай, Джо.
Get down on the ground!
Stay.
Everybody freeze! Everybody out! Down! Everybody down!
Mr. Freeze. Don't be stupid.
Mason, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
There we go.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Nice.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
Скоба, брат. Say what?
No!
Don't.
Break it up!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Това пак какво е?
Waller, where are you?
Nice.
Waller here. Let them have
Mr. Freeze with the kills.
Talking about
the package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Няма да цъкам нищо. Ако тръгна да ги спрям, ще се таквам прикритията вече.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Bam!
Put out that fire!
On it?
Аре, ей. Чакай. Добре. Ще го играем, да, с лицака. Тече.
They say warriors dead!
Ако не цена на нито единия класта. Добре. Да знам, да отиде при Харли, I guess. Или при Бейн. Най при Бейн.
Put out that fire!
On it?
Няма да цикам нищо. Дай пич. А те. Всъщност ние дай да помогнем на това. Да помогнем на Харли.
Harley!
Brucey, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
Damn. Nearly there. Nope.
Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Това няма да идва, ще умрат агентите. Въобще.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
Стига.
I'm out of here!
Няма Батман. Няма Брус Уейн. Нека видим сега какво ще стане. We're back here.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, you'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Yeah.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide. He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault he's in a pickle.
Be careful. You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
Да видим кой.
Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
Let's see. Поставя печага. Нещо се забрахме с тебе.
I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants. Getting yourself killed like that.
Ама за какво тялото ми пак живот?
We needed you
План
for
сега
the
ще
next
разбера.
stage.
I've got what you need. For the right price.
Oh shit! She back! И свърши епизода, човек. Много як епизод, много хареса. Мега винша. И enough. Sad? Що sad? What? Happy... Cool. Freaked out. Няма база ти внизу. Happy. Worried. Cool. Let's see the choices. Така. Съм се... Да, ска се обада на Гордън, но... Нищо. Аз за 23% сме свалили Violent ли Уили. Не. Не съм се опитал да минимайзвам нищо върху. Няма 5% дет не са. Интересно. Това са изборите за този епизод. Други епизод ще се виждаме пак с фотката, което е найс. Но да, машини. Това беше за всичко. Това беше всичко за този път. Ще се видим другия. С епизод 3 The Fractured Mask и на превюто имаме фотката, с която най-вероятно пак ще заребяваме. Just a heads up. Така че да, ако ви хареса лайк, но не ви хареса дизлайк, разбира се, може да оставите някой друг коментар. И да, това беше от мен, това беше от Батман. Peace!